What's up, everybody? The Crapgamer here from CrapgamerReviews, coming at you again live, or I was live when I recorded this, but not live currently. The king of all game-related media, the albino rhino, if you will. Thanks for checking out this video. It's greatly appreciated. Make sure you guys give me a good thumbing and or liking, because that's how it gets down. Yes, that's how the albino rhino gets down. So give me a thumbing and then buy a shirt that says thumbing. That's in the description. You can check that out. All that good stuff. You guys know the spiel. I don't have to fucking do it all over again. But anyway, recent PS4 update came out. They basically are copying what the Xbox One has allowed with streaming from your Xbox One or PS4 to the PC. Okay, so now you can play PS4 games on your PC using Windows 10. So, essentially, what you can do is play PlayStation 4 exclusives on PC, right? So now, the interesting thing about this is we've all heard about what a big deal 1080p is, right? 1080p or death. 1080p or death, right? 1080p or death, right? That's all we get. So, the resolution options to do this are 360p, 540p, 720p for PlayStation 4. The default is actually 540p, and the frame rate standard at 30 frames per second, and the high would be 60 frames per second. Now, PS4 allows you to only stream to PC at 720p. Xbox One's default res is 1080p and 60 frames per second. So the interesting thing here is it fits with the whole narrative that people only care about this stuff when it comes to games that are on both the Xbox One and PS4, and only if the PS4 has a slight advantage. Nobody will talk about this, right? So you can stream to PC on Xbox One at 1080p 60, and you can only do 720p on PS4, but nobody will talk about it. Why? Because it's an advantage for the Xbox One. Same thing with PlayStation Now, right? You can do backwards compatibility on 150, 160 titles or something like that, and that's great. PlayStation Now is the option on PS4 where you can stream games, but again, there's the latency issues, which there's also latency issues with the PS4 streaming to PC, and there's none on Xbox One streaming to PC. So I mean, I guess that just goes to show you that, you know, Microsoft really just has does a better job when it comes to the software side of things. But this is so interesting that nobody talks about the 720p cap on PlayStation Now. Nobody's going to talk about the 720p cap on the streaming to PC. But they will talk about a game being 900p on Xbox One and 1080p on PS4. Like, that's a huge fucking deal. And we know it's not. The thing that's the big deal is just the narrative. It's whatever to push their agenda, and that's pretty fucking sickening to me. And I think that it's interesting that this has really come out, and it's just another one of those things that people probably will just say, oh, well, whatever, crap, what's it really matter, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, this just proves my point. This proves my point that I was fucking right all along, that the resolution really doesn't matter. You know, you don't really care. There's no other way to put it. You only care if it's a game that's on both, and there's a slightly more resolution on PS4. Because if you really cared about it and you really thought it was that big of a deal, you would be complaining about both this and the PlayStation Now resolution, and you won't. I know you won't, because you never complain about anything when it comes to PS4. You know, at least I'm man enough and confident enough to say I prefer Xbox One. I do. I honestly do. I think the Xbox One is the better console. It has the better games, certainly. But at the end of the day, when they do something wrong, when Microsoft does something wrong, when something fucks up, I will call them out. And there's plenty of videos to me calling out Microsoft and the Xbox One. But when you PlayStation fanboys and fangirls out there getting screwed over, or something doesn't fit your narrative, you don't say shit. You all of a sudden got a zipped lip. You know what I mean? Just fucking throw away the key. Don't want to talk about it. You know, don't ask, don't tell. So I think this is fucking funny. It's good to see the damage control. You ponies will damage control the shit out of this. You'll just try to sweep it under the rug like every other bad thing. But I'm interested to hear what everyone else has to say, because we know the Sony fanboys will never admit the problem. But some of you other people might. Let me know what you have to say. Rack them up. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. And don't forget that fucking thumbing. Crapgamer out.